Well, hi guys, this is day 2 and 3 of my boot camp. I decided to do them both together rather than make 2 separate videos, because I read the questions last night and I thought the way they put, it's a lot easier for me just to do both, do one video to cover both days. So the first question was, for day 2, was how does your finished project look? Well, I'll show you. There, that's it, done. Well, not done, I've got to do that. But that's the general idea, so you can see what I'm aiming for. The figures are all done here in white, they're in plastic, you know, they've all been glued together on the bases, so that's what I'm aiming for. I managed to get two of the figures done. I'm just starting on the 3rd now. Now, must point out to you, on the sprue, each figure has its own little tab with the alphabet from A to B, C to D to E and F. And of course, A is one, will be the torso or the body part. B2 will be, or A2, it'll be the head, and so on and so on and so forth. But you still got to keep referring to the pictures just to see what positions the head and arms go. Now, I've got one of the heads fell off and I wasn't quite sure which one it was. I don't know whether it was A or whether it was B, so I ended up having to cross-reference the box set. Now, the other part of the question was, visualize yourself at the end of the month with your finished project. Well, of course, it's going to be this lot, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what it's going to be. Now, day 3, when will you create? That's how it's written down on the questions. I think, is it not supposed to be what will you create? Well, I'm creating these figures for Wild West Exodus. If you're going to get to the finish line, let's plan your journey. If you're going to get to the finish line, well, I will get to the finish line, but I can't really plan my journey because of my work schedule, the job that I do, plus I make touring as well, so I can't really, sit down and say, right, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I have to do it when I get a couple of hours, like today. I know today's Sunday, but I've got a few hours to myself to play with, basically. I mean, it's taken me nearly 2 hours just to do these 2 figures here. Well, yeah, about an hour and a half each, because they're so fiddly. I don't like mould lines. I prefer to take them all off, and I'll spend hours or ages taking all the mould lines off. I mean, the only mould lines you get is where the chest piece is, just from the armpit down to the waist side, and then on the head piece, on the shoulder pads, the arms, you get one mould line down here. On the head piece, you get down the side of the neck, whichever one's visual. The other one will be hidden, so no point doing that side. Now, on the brim of the hat, on the brim you'll get a mould line going, so like from this side and one on the opposite side, but nothing on the top, which is pretty good. Like, so as on the boot wides, you get on the leg bits, the lower half, like the shin, the back of the calf, there's a mould line going down there. Now, on the lawman, you'll see that there's like it looks like a mould line, but it's not. That must be some kind of crease for the design, but it goes from like the waist right down to the boot, so to speak. They're pretty smart, like. No, the other figures, the outlaws and stuff, they don't have that thing. Now, that's basically it, isn't it? That's the question answered. That's day 2 and 3 sort of done in a nutshell, rather than doing 2 vids, like I said before. I just want to get some. Now, the glue I'm using for these figures is polycement. It's got the one I've kept this bottle for, I don't know, nearly a year, 2 years now, and I change the bottle once every so often. And when I buy a new one, I just take the glue from that one, put into this one, because I prefer to keep the same bottle over and over again. Now, this one here is a Mighty Mate system. I don't think I have a bottle here, but it's using for MDF. I don't think I have the tin here or the spray. I'll make up one of myself. No, I haven't. I'm already sure that in another video for the glue that I use, but that's there it is. This one I use for anything that's got the metal, or That's it there, mitre fast. 2-part system, that's the accelerator there and the spray can. You know, there's loads of, I got loads of this stuff. This is very thick, gooey super glue. When I do use it, you know, without the I prefer to use that rather than just normal glues. Other than that, that's about it, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else. Oh, just give me 2 minutes to get this, because if I don't get this bloody bolt done, then I'm using a brass rod, and I've used like a brass rod is about 1.5mm, and my drill bit is 1mm, so it's just a little bit, the brass rod's just a little bit tight getting into the hole, but then I just use another little tool, like a little tiny screwdriver, just to jimmy the inside of it, just to, you know, force a wee hole into it. You know, I want to put a dab. Now I use a bit of glass or something or another just to put this glue, but mine, this doesn't have to damn stick stuff down. And then I just dab the tip of brass rod into there, off it to the hole, and just a quick wipe inside, just to get it inside the rim. And then push the rod nice and gently in until you get it so far in, and then leave it set. Now here, close my drawer up. Now I'm using a jeweler's vise, and this is the saw, jeweler's saw. And I keep measurement for different types of, you know, length of rod that I want to cut. So I want about 8mm. I cut it just a bit longer because I use these tiger teeth to crocodile teeth painting sticks to hold my figures while I'm painting. Doesn't matter where that drops on the floor, because I know it's right between my feet, so I don't have to worry about that. Why I keep opening up this drawer, because I use it as my spillage. I need to put runners underneath it so I can lower it down a little bit. But I keep my drawer here, so if I drop something, it just goes straight into my drawer. It's not actually for holding pens. It's what you call a bit drawer. Draw probably bits in anything that you work on. If it falls into there, on you can even put what tools you're working rather than keep them on the bench. You can shove them down here. I mean, some jewelers do have like a type of a bag here, and it catches all the bits and bobs. But I just use this now. That's that done. That's that one leg done. I'm gonna get the torso. And this is it's the right boot, so I need the right leg. Now I'm doing this in the dark. I don't have my lamp above my head here, but I'm just going to put it on for 2 minutes. It might be just a little bit too bright. Excuse the brightness. One thing about paint mould lines, if you don't get rid of them, you know, in this stage, when you come to paint them, well, the paint will show them up. That's for, I mean, I've seen professional painters, you know, showcasing their work, and you know, when they get close up the cameras, obviously they don't see it. I do. You spot the paint lines, the mould lines. You know, you may think you've done it, but you know, my advice is to grab a camera, take a picture of the actual model as it's still in its plastic stage or metal stage or whatever plastic stage, and that should show you where the mould lines are, because eyesight is not great for some people. I mean, mine's stuffed, but there you go. So that's that one leg done. It's nice and clean. There's not much, just a little shine of glue, but not too bad. Now I've just got to leave that to set to one side. I don't want to put no pressure on it, so I'll get my crocodile clip, grab the other side, and that'll hold that on there. And that's it. Okay, so that's it for now. I'll try and do day 4 on Wednesday, because that's the 12th of July over here in Northern Ireland, so it's Protestant band parades galore. So my wee village here at the end here, you'll not be able to get in it for the band parades, and when you got the other side of the road, there'll be band parades, and basically it's just a case of I'm staying indoors because I've got models to make terrain, and I'm going to do, as I said, I'll do my other video the 4th day on Wednesday. So till then, Cheers, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Not working. Help. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here no more, please. Oh, by the way, at the start of the video, if you can hear, it's like a child going, me. It's not a child, I've got a field full of sheep. Not my sheep, like, just a pin in the arse. It's lambs. I've got, must be about 20 of them. And the lambs eat down this side of the field, and then the mothers up the top end. Stupid buggers. So if that's what you're wondering, what the noise of them. Mommy! That's what it is, it's the sheep. It's like the lambs calling for the mummies. Right, toodaloo.